You know what, I've got to give congratulations to Fury. He's currently the best heavyweight in the world. I've got to hold my hands up, he is. Until AJ demonstrates anything better, you're only as good as your last fights. And Fury has proved over the last 2 fights that he's improved. And AJ has declined, in my opinion.
Early in the morning.
What's going on, people? It's your boy Cam, Topical Juice, and I am currently running on 4 hours sleep. I was up until 6 AM watching this goddamn fight. Well, I've only had about under 4 hours sleep, so I don't know if you can tell on camera, but my eyes are very puffy right now. They're burning. I've got a headache. I can barely even, you know what I'm saying? I can barely even see. I'm all over the gaff. But man, what a fight. What a fight. Their fights have been better and better and better, which is quite interesting. So listen, let's get straight into this video, man. Like the video, smash that subscribe button for me, and if you want to support your boys' merchandise, it's in the description below. Now, let's get into this. First things first, yeah. So first things first, yeah. Anyone that knows me personally, yeah, and we've had discussions on boxing will know that I've never really rated Tyson Fury that much. I thought he was the second best in the division after AJ, but I didn't really rate him that much. But now I believe he's the best. At the moment, I believe he's the best still, and I will get into that in a moment. And it burns me to say that, but I'm a real guy, man. I can't lie. What AJ's demonstrating recently hasn't been what I want to see. And I can't with confidence say he's the best in the division no more. I can't with confidence because he hasn't demonstrated that. But anyway, the point is, I never really rated Fury too much. I thought he's ducked AJ before. Factually, this is a fact by the way, he's ducked the contract twice. Back in 2017, I think Eddie gave him the offer to come back and fight Bellew, Brazil and AJ, I think, and then AJ twice. I think he gave him a 4-fight deal for like 100 million, but he categorically ducked it. He ducked it again a few years later. So I was thinking, I don't rate Fury, like what's all this about, yeah? But he's come back, and since his first fight with Wilder, he's improved so much. And I can no longer sit here and say that he's shit now, do you know what I'm saying? Because he's demonstrated and proved you can teach an old dog new tricks, or he's demonstrated and proved you can sharpen the tools that you've already had, yeah? And this is imperative. We all know, yeah, what happened the second time, yeah? He changed his trainer to Sugar Hill. Yeah, he bunned off his friend Ben Davison. He bunned him off, yeah, because Ben was doing all his dancey, pitty-patty boxing that no one wants to see. And he sharpened his tools and he put his faith in Sugar Hill. In the second fight, he absolutely marched Wilder down, yeah, just as I predicted, by the way, when everyone was saying, oh yeah, he needs to stay behind the jab. Me, my boy Loso, and a couple of my other boys, yeah. No, while the whole industry saying, oh, he's got a jab, we were saying, no, march him down, wail over him and beat him up. That's what he did, right? Now we come to the third fight. Okay, you're thinking, cool, Fury's pretty much won twice. How's this third fight gonna go down? Before the fight, yeah, I said Fury would win in it, but that's just logically, because my heart and head is telling me Fury's gonna win. But just something was telling me that it wasn't gonna be easy. You always have to give someone the chance to bounce back. I don't give a shit if someone loses. I don't care if they lose 5 times, it doesn't matter. People need to get rid of this idea that, as soon as you lose your 0, you're just done. That's not how it works. Yeah, all the greatest fighters in the world have lost multiple times. So I want to see how someone bounces back. Now, Wilder bounced back very well. And this is what makes the third fight so interesting. Wilder came out with a lot of heart. Yeah, if you forget that, he demonstrated heart throughout the entire fight. Yeah, throughout the entire fight. I think he demonstrated resilience, heart, and determination. Now, you know what, yeah, I've got to give it to Wilder, because aside from Fury real quick, and aside from AJ, Wilder isn't a good boxer. He's actually one of the worst. You know, he's got these weak little legs, and you know, he had no defense. He had no back foot game, none whatsoever. Nothing. He was weak. It's just a right hand that he could knock bums out with, literally. But you know what? Yeah, I've got to give it to Wilder. I've got to, I hold my hands up. Wilder, he demonstrated some real heart in that fight yesterday. He actually adapted his game a little bit more. He came out way more aggressive. He was going to the body, jabbing the body, right? Not really much combos, not really mixing up to the head too much, and he eventually got rid of that game plan. He should have stuck to it and aiming for the body, but because he wasn't missing. But ultimately, yeah, Wilder always returns to type in it, and he just launches these telegraphed right hands that are just so easy to see, because you know he sets them up so obviously. Like you can see him launch forward. So as he's moving forward, you can see him kind of, and then he just kind of loops the right hand over. And the thing is, yeah, because Fury's not done. He's doing what he did in the second fight. What he's doing is he's turning his face. If he can't dodge it, he'll turn his face and kind of go back a bit, because it takes the sting out of the punch. If you're going into the punch, walking into it, it will knock you spark out. Because he's going like that away from it, it's only grazing him. That's how you beat Wilder, literally. To dodge the right hand, you take the sting off it, yeah, and then you come back with an instant counter, because he's not good on the back foot. So anyway, where was that? Wilder demonstrated a lot of heart and resilience in this fight, but once again, he took an L, right? So in the third fight, he got knocked down. Now this was quite interesting because I said to my friends, you know what, yeah, I think Fury might beat him within 6 rounds. So when he knocked him down in the third round, I thought, all right, cool, this is the time to finish him. But what happened? What happens? Fury gets knocked down twice. I think in what, was it round 5? Round 5 or 6, yeah, Fury then gets knocked down twice. Wilder comes back. And this year, I've got to give Wilder credit, man, because this is what AJ can't do at the moment. Like, really dig deep, believe in yourself, yeah, and want to go out on your shield. I'm going to get to AJ at the end, actually. Let me just concentrate on these two, but I've got to criticize AJ at the end of this, because, you know, I'm an AJ fan and I expect him to be like this. But anyway, he bounced back and hit Fury twice and knocked him down. I'll be honest with you lot, Fury wasn't winning the first, what? Was it 5 or 6 rounds? I think half the fight it was very close. He might have been up by a round maybe, but he wasn't dwarfing the rounds. Wilder probably won the first round. Fury probably the second, Fury the third maybe. They were tight though. I think Wilder the fourth maybe, potentially Wilder the fifth. I can't actually remember it. I can't remember. I'm very tired in it. I can't remember the way the way the rounds went. But all I know, yeah, is I think 5 or 6 rounds in, Wilder was pretty much level, and that's what that's respect. He even knocked Fury down. Now I'll be honest with you, yeah. Fury's chin is questionable. Yeah, I know some casuals when they hear that are gonna be like, oh, if Fury's chin, oh, what about AJ? No, let's actually explain it. Let's actually dissect it here. Fury has been knocked down multiple times here by blown up cruiserweights. Steve Cunningham was a cruiserweight. Wilder, blown up cruiserweight. Who did he get knocked down early in his career by as well? Someone else. He's been knocked down 4 times in the Wilder fights. Cunningham knocked him down once, and someone else, I can't remember, someone else even lighter than Cunningham years ago knocked him down. So Fury, yeah, his chin is questionable. If you clip him on the chin, you clip him on the whiskers, he's going down. But the good thing about Fury is he gets back up. That's the difference. He gets back up. Yeah, he can go down, which is a fact. He can go down. For a big man, he can get back up. Now, my logic was, if AJ hits him flush, he ain't getting up. Do you understand? Because he can go down even when a cruiserweight hits him. And think about the flash knockdowns that he gets knocked down with as well. Like the second knockdown last night, it was barely a knockdown. It was actually a short left foot. I think it was a short left hook from Wilder. And Wilder's got no inside fighting game. So I'm surprised a short left hook from Wilder put him down, but true say he was probably buzzed from the first knockdown where he got caught with the right hand. So he might have been buzzed from the first right hand in Fury's defense. But that being said, my logic was, if AJ clips this guy, yeah, he's going down. But the problem is, yeah, AJ don't believe in himself no more. AJ does not believe in himself no more. And Fury's overall performance, yeah, in that fight, from getting knocked down twice, coming back and then dominating the fight, but still having to be alert and win, and then getting a devastating knockout like that.
Some of his forearm with it. He throws the right. Well, that was clean, yeah. But there was, I mean, backwards. I meant a little bit going backwards. But bang.
Oh, my God.
That's a highlight reel.
Woo.
It's a highlight reel.
That's the type of heart, grit, and resilience I want from AJ. Yeah, AJ needs to be watching that fight, yeah, and taking some damn notes. Not actually how to fight, but about heart, but about mentality. Yeah, they both got knocked down to come back up and win. AJ's done that before, but last time he done that before was the Vlad fight. Vlad was the last version of AJ that I really liked, because he was getting stuck in using his attributes, not worrying about dancing around. He was staying behind the jab and getting into a fight. And after that fight with Vlad, he categorically came out and said that I don't really want to fight like that anymore. I don't really want to get hit as much anymore. And that was the turning point for me. Yeah, the Joseph Parker fight was a great performance in terms of that boxing style. It was a good performance with spearing the jab in. We don't want to see that. We want to see AJ go in there and march people down and beat people up. Yeah. But anyway, let me round up on this. Fury was a fantastic performance all around. My criticisms of Fury last night were simple. He lacked feints and he lacked a lot of head movement. For Fury, yeah, for a lot of rounds in there was a heavy bag where Wilder could just tee off on him. And that's what it was. Yeah, even the commentators who usually chat shit were saying the same thing. He wasn't moving his head at all. He wasn't moving his head. He wasn't feinting. Now, sometimes, you know when Fury does that little kind of back and then 1-2, that was good. That was kind of a little bit of a feint. But other than that, Fury wasn't really feinting. He wasn't really using his head movement enough, making Wilder think. And I think that's because Wilder came out so aggressively. I think it threw Fury off a little bit, potentially. That would be my criticism of Fury. But however, he got the job done. He got the job done, and it was a highlight reel knockout as well. I'm surprised. I've got to give credit to Wilder though. I really do, because as much as I don't rate Wilder whatsoever, he really stayed on his feet. He really got up. He wanted to go out on his shield, and I respect that. I don't respect Billy Joe Saunders who quit. You know, I don't respect all these other people that quit or whatever. I respect the people that are happy to go out on their shield. And Wilder, yeah, as much as he ducked AJ and factually ducked 100 mil to fight AJ, factually didn't sign the contract, as much as he ducked AJ and ducked all this, that and the other, you know, I've got to give him credit, man. He got back up. He got back up and he fought. But yeah, man, as it stands, Fury is the greatest heavyweight right now, as it stands right now. I still believe AJ can beat Fury, and I believe he will if he's trained correct. This is what I'm saying. If my nan had wheels, she'd be a bike, innit? If, it's a big if. If AJ comes in like he has in the past, up until 2017, push 2018, that version of AJ beats Fury. I don't care about the new Fury. I think AJ beats him if he goes in there and actually swings with him. Because Fury cannot march AJ down the same way he marched Wilder down. AJ, too big, too strong. Got big, strong legs. Two tree trunk legs. However, this new dancey around AJ, if AJ's dancing around and all jabbing here and not really doing much and all big stiff fucking jumping around and all that, then Fury will just wash him. Absolutely wash him. If AJ comes in, chin down, hands up, yeah, comes in, like marching down, yeah, might take a few soft jabs as he comes in, but left, right uppercut, left hook, Fury's going down, night. We've seen Fury go down and getting clipped on the cheek and stuff. So if AJ claps him, he's going down. But it's a big if, because AJ, by the looks of things, ain't got that same heart no more. Now I really hope he watches that fight and he's hungry, and he goes into that Usyk fight and shows everyone that he's bigger and better than Usyk, right? And then we get the undisputed. That's what I want, the AJ Fury undisputed. But who knows, man? Who knows? We know Dillian White's got his chance now. Usyk's got his chance now. Who knows? The whole heavyweight division's up in the air. But I think Wilder's proved he can stay, like he can get. I think AJ should fight Wilder. Why not? Why not? Why not? Why can we not have that? Why if Usyk has to fight a Fury for the undisputed, and then White faces the winner or something? Why not AJ fight Wilder? Whoever wins of that will fight whoever wins from White and Usyk Fury, for instance. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's actually finally start getting these fights that the fans deserve. Forget bums fighting bums. It's time to get the fights we want. And we want the Furies fighting Wilder's fighting AJ's fighting, you know, Usyk's fighting White. Do you understand? Fighting Joe Joyce. You get me? Like all these people here. So anyway, let me know your thoughts, man. I've got so many other things I could probably talk about. I haven't planned this video. I just wanted to kind of get on here and talk. But you know what, I've got to give congratulations to Fury. He's currently the best heavyweight in the world. I've got to hold my hands up, he is. Until AJ demonstrates anything better, you're only as good as your last fights. And Fury has proved over the last 2 fights that he's improved. And AJ has declined, in my opinion. So we'll see. We'll see how the heavyweight landscape changes over time. But yeah, man, I can't wait until it's my time to get in the ring with whatever other YouTubers or musicians or something, whoever wants smoke. And yeah, man, we go again. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me edit this video and get back to sleep because I'm tired. But yeah, man, I'll see you soon. Peace.